I had a flashback of when I was in Alaska. That's where I professed and joined meetings. And I had two roommates. I was fortunate enough to have these two girls from meeting invite me to be roommates with them, which was really sweet, and it was a gift. I'm still friends with one. The other one is Donna Jicka. She went into the work, I believe, in 1980. We hadn't been living together very long, and she'd offered, and it took maybe half a year before they accepted her. And she immediately went to the Czech Republic, which way back then, I think it was still called the Czechoslovakia, but now it's called the Czech Republic. And she's been there ever since. I've lost touch with her. But when she was getting ready to go, I remember the clothes she bought and the things she got rid of. And it was a really big deal to buy the right suitcase. And she bought a watch that she probably still owns and wears. And she let me buy her really cute, darling, spiffy, feisty Toyota Celica with a hatchback. And that thing could take corners like nothing. I think it was night, because in Alaska in the winter it's always night, dark. And so she took me out to the other parking lot where the car sat with a bow on and everything, handed me the keys, and we came back in, and I of course said thank you, and I think I gave her the check or whatever, and sat on the couch with her and cried for maybe 4 hours straight without any words. I cried. I was lamenting. I was weeping. I couldn't express why I was reacting or responding like this. She didn't know. She tried to get me to explain. I couldn't. I didn't have words. I did not have language for the grief I felt at this young, vibrant, she was a legal attorney for a law firm. And she was so good at it. And she was brilliant. She got paid really well. She had so many relationships. She had so much going for her. And I remember not being able, my tongue was frozen. My heart was frozen. My eyes were just pouring water for hours. Finally, she got up and went to bed because she couldn't get through to me. It was like I was in some kind of trauma. And after all these years, I mean, I'm 65, and I think I was maybe 19 then, 20. Now I know I was grief-stricken and heartbroken that she was going in the work and was going to go to Czechoslovakia. And, I might not ever see her again. I think what I knew instinctively is that I was not supposed to not want her to go. I knew I was a baby. I had just professed. I had just joined the meetings. And I knew instinctively already, because of the lingo and the language and the innuendos and the implications that I heard all the time, things that were implied, I knew that I needed to be glad for her and think it was the highest thing she could do with her life, but I didn't feel like that. And so I cried. And I still cry for her sometimes, and I pray for her. Donna Jicka, I love you. I always have, and I always will. Thank you for your kindness and generosity to me.